Hello everybody, Dead Man's Macaroni here. Get your macaroni here because this, or get your macaroni ready, I should say, because this is I believe part 9 of Ocarina of Time. This last episode we entered Lord Jabu's belly, and now we're going to head back over here. And we picked up the boomerang, which opens up quite a few things actually in the overworld. Not to mention in this dungeon alone. So this switch, you actually have to leave her on, or else it'll just keep coming up, and you won't be able to get in here. So, now that we have the boomerang, we can actually do this room. If you come to this room first, you won't actually be able to do it if you don't go over there and get the boomerang. So, pretty simple. I like to just keep a circular motion going here. Get a little bit closer, back up, get close, back up. You just kind of got to get close to activate him. Pretty easy, actually. Once you get the hang of it, it's not that bad. Which is funny, because the first time I ever played the game, that's actually kind of where I got stuck. Why, I don't know. I think I just didn't realize I had to go down there and get the boomerang. Or something. I don't know. I don't remember. That was a long time ago. How inconsiderate. How could you leave me behind? If you're a man, act like one. Take responsibility. Yes, of course she's going to be shitty about it. That's what she does. So, I think it's this way. Yeah. The red slimy thing is gone. That must be because you cut the red tail. Will that work with the other ones too? I wouldn't exactly call that a tail, Navi. I mean, what you would call it, I don't know. So, let's get these ready. Dude, can I... Okay, that'll work too. I wanted to put her down, but... Oh, 2 for the price of 1. Love it when that happens. Damn, those Deku Nuts have a pretty big radius. That's kind of crazy, actually. Anyway, now we get another treasure chest. And it's the compass. Alright. Nothing that we absolutely need, but might as well pick it up if we're going to do the dungeon, right? Might as well be thorough about it. Otherwise, what's the point of doing it? Okay, so that one we can't get yet. Trying to avoid these guys. I tell you, coming around the corner, it's kind of annoying to do. Oh, drop her. Pretty much just rinse and repeat here. Exactly what she did the first time. Yep. Man, I am tired. It's like 4:30 in the morning right now. And I probably missed a video last night. I was supposed to upload something last night and I didn't. I don't think I'm going to upload 3 videos today to make up for it, which I normally would do, but man, I just don't think I'm going to record more than just this right now. But, so here, in a weird way, this is actually kind of foreshadowing for the boss, which you guys will see what I mean when we get to the boss, but yeah, I always thought this was kind of cool in that way, but it kind of gives you a bit of a hint about what the boss is going to look like, but then you wouldn't know that until you'd already seen the boss, is the thing. it's one of those things that you don't really notice until the next time you go through the dungeon. You know? I don't know. That's just a cool little detail. Maybe that's not even what they were trying to do in there. I don't know. It was just coincidentally happened to look pretty similar. Well, not similar, but similar shape. I'm gonna stop going on about this, though. And how much more could I possibly say about it? So, let's go ahead and actually get rid of these guys so they're not a problem. Later, well, maybe those guys won't be. So there's actually 2 Skeletals in here. And they are extremely close to each other. Which I always thought was pretty odd. But I think they just wanted you to use your boomerang a little bit right after getting it. I mean, I can't think of any other reason why there would be 2 right next to each other here. Dude. I'm so bad with this boomerang. It's not even funny. It does have pretty weird aiming, though, to be fair. Dude, pick her up. Thank you. Alright, and there it is. That's it. That's what I've been looking for. Throw me up there, onto the platform. We still got plenty of time. Princess Ruto got the spiritual stone. But why Princess Ruto? Yeah, why is that? Oh my goodness, I finally found my mother's stone. I got very upset when Lord Jabu swallowed it. While I was feeding him, he suddenly swallowed me. Oh my god. I was so surprised I dropped it inside, but now that I found it, I don't need to be in here anymore. To take me home, right now. Nah, I got better stuff to do. Fine, wait. Maybe not. Yeah, what is this, an octopus? Perhaps. Or it's a big octo. Is what I believe this is supposed to be, or something of that sort. Not sure exactly what this enemy is called. Yeah, that's what it is, big octo. So these guys we have to attack from behind. Okay, well, I messed that one up. This fight's always a little bit weird for me. I'm never exactly 100% sure how it works. Dude, because, like, he'll constantly just keep coming forward unless you actually hit him when he's spinning. In order to do that, you have to time it, like, perfect. Or he'll go the other way, and then you don't have enough time to throw that at him. Dude. Dude, how did that not hit you? I don't understand what you want from me, game. I really don't understand it. And then there's no possible way you can make it all the way around. It's not possible. It's just not possible. Yeah, you pretty much have to stop his spinning while he's... Or you pretty much have to stop him while he's spinning, and that's kind of weird to do. At least I've always had a hard time with it, but now we seem to be getting it. Alright. Dude. I keep, like, accidentally throwing it once. Just kind of testing out how far exactly we can get this boomerang to go. I never really messed around with the boomerang all that much because it just feels like you get it too late or something. You know, which is why in a way I actually kind of like to save, you know, or I like to go and do pretty much whatever I can with as a kid before I become an adult, because I feel like that gives you a little bit more use for the boomerang, more reason to have it, you know what I mean? Instead of it just kind of being there for the last temple or for the last kid temple, and then it's just completely worthless after that. Like, that's not very good. Not very good at all. I don't know. I just think they should have given it to you earlier. But I guess you had to get something in this last temple. But why couldn't they have given you something in this last temple that carries over into adulthood? Like, you know, because there is certain items that you can use as an adult, like bombs, you know, I believe Deku nuts, any bottles, you know? So it's like, why not boomerang? I don't know. I'm going on way too long about this. So this room actually has, yeah, one of those guys, but wait, what am I doing? Which might be a problem for us. Very easily could be. I don't like that this stuff isn't turning blue when I stun it, because I'm used to it being blue. Maybe N64 version doesn't do that, but I actually have it on the GameCube. So maybe that's why? Huh. I never knew that was something that got added. That's kind of weird. A little fun fact, though, if it's true, I mean, that could just be the ROM being odd. I don't know. So here, we don't have Rudo, obviously, and this is a blue switch, so that's what this box is for. Just definitely don't break those boxes. If you do, you're gonna have to leave and go back into the room, but yeah, we still got time, so. And we are getting pretty close to the end of the dungeon here. When I was little, these dungeons always seemed so big, and now it's like, pff, kid dungeons are nothing. I mean, you just get through them in a matter of a few, you know, an hour-ish, if that. Wait, not on this side, huh? Funny, because I actually came to this side originally, but then I thought it was on, like, that I was hearing it on that side for some reason. So, yeah, that's why I ran back over there. Anyway, this is climbable. Now, head up there. And then, we've got a switch to press here, which can be a little bit weird to hit if you don't stand in the exact right spot, which is like right here-ish. I don't know why the first time I did that, I just had a really hard time actually getting the boomerang to hit that switch, but... And here we are, the boss room. I hear you. I hear you over there. So here's the boss, and how it looks similar to that tentacle earlier is because that tentacle had all of the jellyfish kind of around it in a circle. And this guy kind of does the same thing. So that's why I compare those two. I don't know if that makes any sense at all. That's just what my mind, how my brain connects them. I don't know. So, yeah, he has 3 little tentacles up there, and you can cut. And then he does this, and you want to hit the center. And then all of those connections break, and you can kind of kill these guys with your sword or with your boomerang. I like to use a sword just because, I don't know if it's actually faster. I think it's a little bit faster. Probably isn't, though. Dude, can I untarget? Okay, this guy I'm actually going to use boomerang on. Just because he's too far not to. Oh, what am I doing? Get away from there, dude. Okay, sounds like he's already spinning again. And then he gets his second little row of guys here. Okay, can we target him? That'd be great. And then you just kind of have to guess and try to sneak your boomerang past them to hit him. Time it right or whatever. Which it looks a lot harder than it is. Let's just kind of keep going until you hit him. That's what I do. I'm happening to get lucky here. Sometimes it takes me a few tries. Dude, you gotta kind of be constantly moving for this part of the boss because he's shooting electricity at you the whole time. Kind of jump dodge it if you want. Or, you know, you could try to do that and get hit because of it. That could work too. So, he doesn't really have a lot of health, so we should have him dead by this next time. This is definitely, like, where they kind of step up the ante, though, I feel like. And I'm happy that they do, because those first two bosses are kind of embarrassing, honestly. I've always felt like they're almost too easy, in a way. I mean, I know that the first boss isn't going to be hard, obviously, but they could have at least gave you somewhat of a challenge on the second one. But now, I feel like they really kind of wait until right here to up the difficulty level all that much. Anyway, now we got our 8th heart container. And Princess Ruto is back. Let's see what she has to say. You're late. What took you so long? You're useless. I was just lonely, that's all. Just a little. Just a little. Alright. The hell out of here. Still not getting a storage warning, so we might actually get to do something else here. Great scene here. This used to crack me up so much as a kid. You look cool. Cooler than I thought you would, anyway. Just a little. Well, anyway, you saved me, so I guess I'll reward you. What do you wish? Just tell me. Oh, nothing really. Hey, don't be shy. I can tell what you're thinking. My mother gave it to me, and said I should give it only to the man who will be my husband. You might call it the Zora's engagement ring. Wow, this is lagging bad. Alright, I'll give you my most precious possession, Zora's sapphire. Well, that is why we're here. You get it, regardless of what you say there, obviously. If you say, I want the spiritual stone like you're supposed to, or if you're an idiot and you say, not really, like I do, but I just kind of wanted to show off that it's the same result regardless. Which kind of makes you question why they even give you a choice in the matter. But anyway, there it is. Obtain the Zora Sapphire, the spiritual stone of water passed down by the Zoras. Her most precious possession. You don't know what she's talking about, but you finally collected all 3 spiritual stones. Go back to see Princess Zelda. Don't tell my father. Oh boy, that's never a good sign. So I'm trying to climb up here because there is a skeletal that we can pick up here now. It just has to be night, obviously. So let's go ahead and turn it to night. Yeah, I was worried it didn't read that first note. For some reason. I was thinking of looking into the settings of this and maybe making the buttons a little bit bigger even, but no. Because those arrows, everything else is pretty good. The arrows Sometimes I can't quite press normally, but, you know, like right there. Dude, like I did not just push that 3 times. Maybe I did though. I'm sure that I did, but I didn't mean to. Dude. Okay. Thankfully you can target these things, or else they'd be a lot more annoying to collect, some of them. So that's what we're going to be doing, I think, for the rest of this episode, and probably even the next episode, is just kind of looking around, gathering any heart pieces we haven't gotten yet, any skull tollas we can get now. Really anything like that before we head over to, or head back to Hyrule Castle. So, there's Princess Ruto. Did my most precious possession help you in your quest? Well, I don't know yet. You just gave it to me about 10 seconds ago, lady. Jeez. Might as well hop down the waterfall here. Do that whenever you get a chance. Not for any particular reason, just because. So, wait. Okay, I don't want to talk to you. So, we're actually going to dive down here. Because, well, technically there's a few things we can do at Lake Hylia, but one of which I don't think I'm going to do at the moment. There's a Skulltula I think we can get here, though. We may need the hookshot for this one, though. Not 100%. There's actually 2 Skulltulas that I could grab while we're here. That, in fact, I might as well grab while we're here. Yeah, we definitely don't need the hookshot. Dude, if I could aim... Are you kidding me? He keeps letting go of the fucking button before I actually want him to. Can we please get it before morning? Thank you. My throat is extremely dry right now. So I'm recording this before I get my coffee for the morning, and let me tell you, not all that happy about it. So I guess we could have just jumped in the water and swam. Anyway, I'm gonna head out here. Suppose we could just make it night while we're walking out here. In fact, maybe I will. That way, as we're swimming out there, it can be turning into night, and we don't have to wait for it while we're out there. Not that it really takes that long to activate, you know. So anyway, swim out to this little platform here, which kind of seems like it doesn't have much of a purpose, but other than there's a skeletal out here. Makes you wonder what was here originally, though. Was this some kind of town at first, and then it got flooded? Maybe? Who knows, man? Perhaps that can be found in the lore somewhere? I don't know. Anyway, if we swim over here, I guess I could play for the scarecrows. But I don't really use the scarecrow song, because all you ever really get out of it is Skulltulas, I feel like. And those, I mean, I'm only going to be getting like 50 of them, because the last prize is stupid, and by the time you can get it, you don't really need what it is. So it's like, why get all 100 Skulltulas if the prize isn't even worth getting, you know? Anyway, I did actually show off where this is in the last episode, but I just didn't have enough rupees to get it, I realized, so I figure we'll get it while we're already out here. Oh, drop a bomb there. There-ish, anyway. Can't tell exactly where since we don't have the stone agony, but... Which I actually have... Oh. Wait, now I remember what the issue was. Now I remember why we couldn't do this, of course. Well... Guess we're not doing that right now, then. I'm not sure what's down here. Let's go have a look-see. Why not? Little treasure chest. Probably just a bloopy. Yep, sure enough. Figured that's what it would be. Which is why I almost was like, I don't really need to go down there, but... I might as well show a few of those off. They are part of the game, so... A few of those grottos, I mean, not a bloopy. Who cares about a bloopy? Really, man. So, we need to go and buy a shield then, because this is getting ridiculous. There is a skeletal or two we can get at Longmont Ranch. I think actually 2 at the moment that we can get there, so... How actually are we doing on skeletal? 24. So we could go get the second prize, too. If I haven't already, which I don't believe I have. Damn, I wasn't expecting to see 24 yet. Interesting. Maybe we'll just try to go for 30 before we head back to Kakariko. I think you can get like 40 or some shit as a kid, but I've never really gotten that many before becoming an adult, because that's far too much effort. That's like you're really trying hard and you know exactly where all of the skeletals are that you can get as a kid, or that it's possible to get as a kid, and it needs to be nighttime. It definitely needs to be nighttime. Go. I've got most of the songs in this game fairly memorized, except for maybe a few of the warp songs, which, you know, nobody has. Well, I'm sure people do have all of those memorized, but I am not one of those people. Dude, I'm not trying to hit the moon here. There we go. You know, I was thinking we needed the hook shot for this one, but no. Sure enough, you can get it with the boomerang. Don't know why. I mean, pretty much if you can get it with the boomerang, you could get it with the hook shot, I want to say, but I don't know. I think there's actually certain ones that don't appear when you're an adult that do appear when you're a kid, so you may actually have to get these ones with the boomerang. This one is kind of obscure to get. For the longest time, I didn't even notice it. It's way the hell out here on this wall. I don't know. I always thought this one was just kind of oddly placed. But then it's like, it's smart to make them, to place them in weird ways that you wouldn't expect to see them. Otherwise, there's really no fun in searching for them. You just know exactly where they're all going to be, right? Let's just get rid of this guy. I'm not even sure why these guys are in the game, other than to be above the farm, and I'm getting that storage warning now, but hell with all that noise, I'm going to keep going here for a minute. Because I'm having fun. And there are still a few skeletals that we can get at least, so I may just have to have like an episode that's kind of just dicking around, and an episode that's all about going around getting skeletals, heart pieces, all that crap that we've missed, or that we can still get as a kid before we become an adult. So but I'm going to try to squeeze as much of it into this episode as possible, just to minimize exactly how long we're running around doing this. Because I'm sure you guys don't really care to watch 3 episodes, or 3 or 4 episodes in a row that are just running around Tyrell Field. But there's just one more thing I want to grab before we end this episode. And it's right over here. Hopefully we don't activate this cutscene, because when we walk up to the gate of Hyrule Castle now, it's gonna be there's gonna be a cutscene there waiting for us, but thankfully it's a pretty small area that you have to walk into in order to activate it, so we can come over here and do this beforehand. Oh, it's not letting them kill us. And there we go. I really need to end this episode though. So, come on, come and get me. Guess I don't really need to stun him, but it's easier to, I guess. Gives you more of a use for the Deku Nuts, I suppose. Then it's like if you have to create the use yourself, it's not really a use, is it? But then again, you could say that all uses are created. I don't know. You guys probably don't even have any idea what the hell I'm talking about at this point. Just rambling to ramble. Dude, push the button once and then hold on to it. Seriously. Like, that's gonna piss me off real quick, I can tell. I can tell it's gonna be a problem. But oh well. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here. And in the next episode, we will search for more Skulltulas, more pieces of heart. Maybe we'll go back and play that bomb shoe game again and try to get that piece of heart. There's really just crap all over the place that we can do. So anyway, thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time after I save. Goodbye.